time is it, man?
The Beatdown!
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of The Beatdown.
What's going on, guys?
I'm your host, Claus, and my co-host,
Mr. J.
Yeah, we
What's
back
up?
at it. All right, so
Back at it.
we've had a tournament last year. We're in 2021. Happy New Year, everybody! This is our first episode. Congrats! And we've had a really awesome tournament last year. We had Superman, the Hulk, we had Thor, we had a lot of characters. We had Shazam. I forget what we had. We had a roster of characters, but we had a lot of characters going against each other. And eventually, we finally got narrowed down to the final four. We got Superman, we got Juggernaut, we got Thor, and we got the Incredible Hulk. That's a big list of rosters right there. So it's only one man or one super being will be coming up victoriously. So right now we got two characters. Who we got going against today?
Today we have the unstoppable Juggernaut going up against Superman.
Yeah, now that is going to be interesting. Obviously he's going to be representing Juggernaut and I will be representing Superman. And
it leaves a little bitter taste in your mouth, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, because
he can't stand Superman.
Yeah, I'm gonna but I had to pick one of the strongest beings in the DC universe, and Superman is that guy. So who's gonna make the case first? Who you want to start it? You want me to start?
I mean, you know what? Really, this is gonna be difficult for me, honestly, because I'll just go first. Obviously, I'm going to state why. This is going to be difficult for me personally because I didn't really have a big problem with Superman in the beginning. And then, they kind of made him like Jesus. And, it's like, okay, I kind of get what you guys are saying when he's overhyped and this and that. But then again, people don't realize Superman has also created other characters in that sense.
Yeah.
Because of people want to be Superman. Well, Marvel has Sentry and Hyperion, which are basically, Superman. Let's face it. But I'm getting off track here. Which are basically Superman. They are, Marvel's essential. They're Superman because everyone wants to be Superman. Unfortunately, I don't have the privilege of representing Superman in this case, so I have to go with the Juggernaut. The Juggernaut, though. The unstoppable Juggernaut. It is all in his name. Like I said last time, this is hard because we all know how difficult it is to kill Superman. Superman is extremely difficult to kill. Could the Juggernaut do it? I think so. Maybe given the right circumstances. With the crystal that is inside his helmet, that basically gives Juggernaut some small power of Sidorak, I think it's called.
Yeah, plus he has the magic. It's magic. Remember, Superman does have the weakness with magic and kryptonite. Those are one of the two factors of weakness.
Well, magic isn't exactly his weakness. It's just.
But it does give him a vulnerable spot.
It's not something he's strong or has any defense against. So
but that's why
weird.
He was able to take on, get beat almost by Black Adam for that reason only. So I give Juggernaut that.
Yeah. So considering that his strength and his powers are like magic based and based.
Magic based is the right word.
Considering the Juggernaut's powers are basically magic based, Superman really has no defense against magic. So I want to say that will give Juggernaut some slight. Upper hand and advantage. He's really gonna have to push Superman somewhere where he can't use the sun. I don't know how many times I've used that defense. I know it's getting old. But I mean, really, we all know that's what he has to do. He has to be kept away from direct sunlight. Either Juggernaut would have to assault him at night or underground. And with his immense, unmeasurable strength, I really feel like Superman's gonna have a tough time with that. And I mean, in a weakened state, do you really think Superman could stop Juggernaut if he gets the charge going? Because it has been said that once he gains momentum, nothing can stop him.
I mean, but you got so if I'm gonna make a counter argument to that is Superman's not stupid enough to keep himself isolated. I mean, Juggernaut is not smart enough to make that kind of capable assessment.
I want to say that's where the disadvantage is going to come in.
Yeah.
Juggernaut's not exactly the brightest.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, he's just about brute strength, and that from itself, I feel like, is if he had the intelligence with him, he could do what you're talking about, the weakening the Superman situation. Like, keep him in a more vulnerable state, keep going at him, find a spot where he keeps him somewhere underground, away from the sun, and just keeps throwing punches. Eventually, Superman is gonna get tired, and he is. I mean, Doomsday. I know this is gonna be an argument to be said, but Doomsday almost killed Superman. Superman did beat Doomsday, but it took Superman's life. So imagine a Superman being weakened by the sun, without the sun by his side, and getting beaten by a man that doesn't get stopped. He only gets stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. There's no limits to his power. Superman needs the sun to have his power increase. Without it, he's weak. So that does make a great case of an argument, I would say, on Juggernaut's behalf.
Yeah.
Because the magic does weaken Superman. Yeah. And Superman...
He just doesn't seem to have really good defense against him.
Yeah, for some odd reason. But that's great that they did add that into the comics, so to make Superman at least not too non-beatable. You know, it gives people like Thor a fighting chance against him, you know?
It gives him another vulnerability.
Yeah, so that's what I loved about that. Like, Superman's not all invincible and you just need kryptonite and that's it. No, you can beat him without sun, or you can beat him with magic. But, anyways. Now do you feel like you got your case?
Oh, yeah. I was already letting you go into your spiel.
All right. So, I'm going to make the case for Superman. Now, again, Juggernaut's intellect does take into place on this game, because if Juggernaut was a little smarter, he could do what Superman to kind of weaken Superman, but he's not. He
would be able to strategically.
Yeah, but he's kind of like Doomsday, a little bit mindless with the aggression and thinks he can take on anybody. He's unstoppable. That's why he's called the Unstoppable Juggernaut. He's not gonna think Superman is gonna be able. Yeah, he's not gonna be able to take. He's not going to think Superman, the scrawny-looking guy, is going to be able to take his massive, like, body strength and whatever he's got going, you know?
Yeah.
So he's going to throw down with Superman, just fist to fist. This is what's going to happen. But Superman, unfortunately, let's get real. The guy got more in his tool belt.
Yeah.
And he's on top of that a lot more smarter than Juggernaut. Which means that there's not a chance that Superman, with the speed he's got, with the strength he's got and everything else. Look, let's get real. This fight would go massive. These guys would be breaking buildings. They would be throwing down. I mean, there would be cars being thrown at each other. There's going to be all this going down. No doubt about it. That's going to happen.
Yeah.
But at the end of it all, Superman with Doomsday, that was a real big fight too. That was life ending there in itself. But the man got it done.
Yeah.
And that was a monster that could not be defeated. And that thing was impossible, and it kept growing in strength and stuff, and it was a mindless beast. Juggernaut does have the same kind of thing. He's not an animal, but he doesn't have the capabilities of focus enough to kind of strategically come up with a plan to beat Superman. Superman would. Superman could figure out a way, literally go up to the sun, grab Juggernaut, lift him up to the air, have him in the freaking galaxy just hovering in space, and all he has to do is shoot lasers at him for fun, just the whole time while he lets the sun soak him in and get more stronger and stronger. Eventually take the freaking helmet off, shoot the lasers right out of his eye sockets, bam, it's over. Superman has he has Ice Frost. Now I don't think that's going to do anything really, because Juggernaut is unstoppable. You can't get him to stop moving. If you try to put force against him, he's just going to push force back. And his force is unmatchable. Superman will have to come to see that when he tries to attempt to show little frostbites at him. But then when he sees that, Superman's going to get it. Superman's the type of person to figure out his opponent. He's the type of guy to want to be like, okay, I got to find a way to beat my guy. He's not the type of guy to say, oh, okay, I can just take you on fist to fist. That's not. Superman gets cocky, but at the same time, remember, this is Clark Kent. He also has the realistic side of him. He has the intellectual side of him, which gives him the upper advantage against something like this. So, laser shooting to his eye sockets. Either way, the helmet gets ripped off by Superman with the speed he has, with the strength he has, with the amount of time, all he needs to do is just not let Juggernaut build up momentum as much. And Superman could win the advantage, which means he would have to probably win this quickly, or if not, the fight has to go on and on until Juggernaut is off guard and Superman, bam, takes that helmet off. That will be the only way Superman beats the Juggernaut. I mean, not the only way, obviously there are other ways, but I mean, we're talking, if there are other ways, it's impossible. Like
if you're making your case, then this is how you say it.
This is how I say this is how Superman would probably be able to beat the Juggernaut. Now, I kind of made the same case in Killer Croc being able to grab the grip, but let's be real. Superman is much stronger than Killer Croc.
Yeah.
So, where Superman could do that and then some.
It's kind of like the same thing. I've been using the same defense against Superman like 3 times now. Yeah. But it's like it's true. I mean, like
that's the only way.
Keep him away from sunlight or attack him at night. You know, you gotta think about these things.
Yeah, this is like the realistic personality of these characters. You know, we're trying to take. We're not comic book diehard fans, so let's not get. We do love comic books, but we're not like 100%. We have 1,000 comic books and we know everything about comics, but we do know a thing here and there because we do some research.
We're not experts.
We're not experts, but we're
just fans.
But we do kind of commit to the whole personality of these characters and their strengths and their weaknesses and how they could win and how they would lose. So we made our case here. And my case, well, he made his case with Juggernaut being able to take on Superman, avoiding the sun, and being able to just keep him down on the ground. And with enough beating and Juggernaut's continuation of force coming at Superman, I could see Superman bound down to the Juggernaut. And in my case, Superman has the ability with speed, the lasers in his eyes. I mean, he'll figure it out the moment he shoots the Frost, because he did that with Doomsday. He tried shooting Frost at him, and then he saw how Doomsday broke through it, and he realized, okay, this guy is not easily just break. You can just put something on him. You can put a wall, but he'll break through it. So he'll figure it out, then come out of nowhere, psych him out, rip the helmet right off of him, shoot lasers into his eye sockets, whatever the hell you want to do at the end, but that would be the end game there. And that's how I think Superman will win. But it's not up to us. We can only make the case that we're voting on who we're voting for. Hidden Juggernaut meets Superman. All we can do is just say you guys have to make the vote, which we're now doing on Instagram.
Making it a little easier.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put it on my stories, give you guys the options. We just did it recently with Killer Croc and Juggernaut, and honestly, it was a success. We got people to vote, and my guy lost, unfortunately, and I don't mind because, to be honest, Juggernaut, I was just trying really hard to beat Juggernaut, but Killer Croc is not gonna beat Juggernaut. Come on, I'm not. I knew that, you know.
I knew it.
But so we're Instagram. We're gonna start putting our votes out for there. So for now on, we're gonna put a photo on the and then we're gonna put the caption. Do you think this character would beat this character? And then you can put it on your comment section below, or you can just like it, and that's when your vote will be on that character. Okay, and then I'm going to put it on my stories as well, where you're going to have a quiz or a trivia where you're going to get the option to decide whether or not you think this person will beat this person. And then we're going to tally up all those votes. It's going to be a week of voting, and then once we got it all up, we're going to put it out and say who won and who's going on to the next round. Yeah. After this one, we got Thor versus the Incredible Hulk. I'm guessing you're going to vote. You're going on Thor's corner on that one, right?
You know, I'm undecided because, I mean, honest, those are two of my picks.
Yep.
So, I mean, to have to go against one is, it kind of sucks. I mean, but that shall be announced probably next week or in the next episode.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Yeah, and we're looking forward to that, and I'm really excited. Hopefully, and if you guys like this, please share, subscribe to the channel. As always, we really appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. Catch you guys later. Peace.